Okay, as Alida mentioned, me and my wife travel around quite extensively, and we actually live in a camper van, so things can get a bit claustrophobic from time to time. And she's in the audience, so I'm being diplomatic. There she is. God, how to get yourself into trouble. I wrote this song about 6 months ago. It's a song called In On This. Not in on the van, just in on the whole charade of playing music for a living. Because I sort of said to her about 3 years ago, what do you reckon? I turn professional and we go on the road? And she's like, okay.
Good on her.
Yeah, she's...
Leap of faith.
She hasn't changed her mind since.
She's got no choice now, mate. So yeah, I wrote this song. This is for Trude. I've written 2 songs for Trude in my life. I might play the other one later. The other one's deep and meaningful. This one's just a public apology. So I've just got to get in the right frame of mind. Question I'm compelled to ask, why the good times never last. Spend your life looking for the sun, turn your back and summer's gone. Summer's gone. After 30 years on a factory floor, well, you can't blame a man for wanting more. No matter how hard I reminisce, well, I can't recall when it came to this. Came to this. I'll meet you in the gutter. Anything's up from where I stand. Believe me when I tell you, girl, I'm gonna need to keep you close at hand. No teenager had to try my luck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. Heart's in charge, so I heed the call. I meet Mr. Waits where the wind blows tall. Wind blows tall. Gonna act right now, it's my belief. Hope can be a lie and time can be a thief. If you're wise, you realize you're only rule all the things you never get to do. Get to do. You know I'll meet you in the gutter. Anything's up compared to here. Oh, believe me when I tell you, girl, I'm gonna need to keep you real near. It's gonna get much better. You wanna seal it with a kiss. Oh, believe me when I tell you, woman, I never meant to drag you in. I never meant to drag you in. Never meant to drag you in on this. Cheers, guys. So that's the first song from my wife. Whoops. So I'm going to move straight from that to a song about the rigours of getting old. So I wrote this song about, this is on my latest album. This is the song called Can't Fight Time, because I discovered one morning, I played a gig in a place called Warwick Nabil in Victoria, and the landlord likes to stay up after the show, if you know what I mean. So I got up the next morning and I thought, oh, Chris, I've done it again. And I went for a walk around this lake and thought, I'm not feeling too great. And I caught myself a reflection in the shop window and I thought, oh, don't look too great either. And I actually wrote this song in about the next 20 minutes, which is unusual for me because it usually takes me about 3 years to write a song. So, like I said, this song's called Can't Fight Time, because that day I realised that you can't fight time, basically. It's just a fact. Excuse me, while, as Jules mentioned, guitars suffer in these climates. I got a new #1 fan here, eh?
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
#1.
She's going to play the shiny one. I sincerely hope this lead behaves itself. It always works. It wakes me up as well. Checked the mirror this morning, looking back at me. I saw an old man where a young man used to be. Lines on my face, grey in my hair, bags under my eyes. You know I could use some serious repair. Seems I'm losing a fight with time. These days I'm moving slower, feel a little more tired. Go to bed a little sooner now when I always used to be wired. My temper's getting shorter, that music's way too loud. I'm taking civilized company, used to love noisy crowds. Seems I'm losing a fight with time. That's part of the song. So I'm taking reassurance in what my grandfather said. Every day's a good day, son, if you make it out of your bed. So I look to the future, stop dwelling on the past, concentrate on the good times, grab the moments as they pass. I stop thinking about the fight with time. Checked the mirror this morning, looking back at me. I saw an old man where a young man used to be. Lines on my face, grey in my hair, bags under my eyes. You know, but hey, I don't really care. I'm not thinking about the fight with time, about the fight with time, about the fight with time, about the fight with time. Cheers, guys.
Oh, good. Oh, good.